need to be expressed, need to be exposed. So the only way that really works out is writing. One of the ways, or probably the only ways. So that's why, just like the first one, I suggest to those readers, after they have read so many books from different sources, they must do the writing. Well, let's say not much. Maybe once a week, let's start from 100 or until 200 words. Why? Wait, if you practice doing the writing, the article, it means that your brain will be trained to be an active thinker. An active thinker. Then after that, your first hobby, the book reading, and your second hobby, the article writing, will become like a real connector. It's like a magnetic. Okay? Then, the last one, my third hobby, learning the language is English. Why this language becomes the very vital and important thing? Because all the books that I have read, all the articles that I have written, all of them are from this language, English language. So I need to learn about its rules, maybe verb tenses, the grammar, the vocabularies, and other things. Because when we are writing in English or in any language, we need to know about the rules, right? Because when we write articles, we need to, expose some articles that at least grammatically correct. So learning English is very important too, in order to make our, maybe in this case myself, my first and second hobby, reading and writing, to become not only complete but very complete and very neat. So that's why I suggest when you learning this language English, you need to learn this language seriously, because this language English, the window of the world. Why? Well, so many books, right? Now let's say we talk about our company IT, right? Microsoft. So most of the modules, most of the the guidance of certain let's say that company things are, I think it's written in English, right? So English is so far is the only language that we need to learn seriously. Okay. So as a conclusion, I think my three hobbies, reading the books, writing the articles, and learning English, are the trilogy that connects each of it, and it becomes the golden triangle to me. So every time I read the book, I try to prepare that in the following, let's say that hours or even days, I will produce some piece of good writing. I talk to myself. Why? Because when I have finished reading the books, I will say that it will become my next achievement to produce at least one of the good, even though not best, but at least one good piece of writing. Okay? Then, after I have written some articles, I again talk to myself. Okay? I will learn again this language from the beginning. Because my third hobby, learning the language, actually is a non-stop learning. Meaning, when I learn the language, it seems like I never ever get enough. Try to make perfect. Well, let's say nobody is perfect, but when we try to make it up, when we try to fix things, for example, like this learning, it becomes the fun thing too. So our hobby, actually, those three, I repeat that, all of them actually are our life. Even though make us fun, but actually sometimes can make us, a little bit serious too. So doing these three hobbies, reading the books, writing the articles, and learning the language, actually makes me like the happiest man on earth. Yes, I am. It does. So this book reading, well, one more thing before we say goodbye, I just want to say like this. The book reading actually is, I think our nation need some kind of well, encouragement. Yeah, encouragement. Why? Because some say that from the outside this country say that our book reading habit is one of the lowest in the world. No wonder that's make some of us still trapped in poverty level. So I think my first hobby, reading the books, actually one of the way to escape from this suffer, from this misery. As for my second hobby, writing the articles, actually not only the solution, but can be a medicine. Why I said so? Because when you write something, actually your mind is working, operating, like the operating system, in Macintosh or in Windows, right? So when your brain is operating something, so some of the cells or your blood will flowing smoothly. When you got sick, well, I mean, not so severe like cancer or other complicated disease, let's say like fever or maybe just cough or just cold. Why don't you try this tip? You need to write something simple, something fun, maybe from short articles. Trust me, if you do this with a happy mood, with full of enthusiasm, slowly but sure your illness will disappear. So my second hobby, writing, is one of the solution for those who got, well, let's say that light illness, not so heavy. As the last one, learning the language. Actually, is the hobby that makes not only me, all of you, to become the knowledge master. Why? When you know about this language, then you try to apply it doing the reading and the writing, actually you become the knowledge master for yourself. Well, I think that's all for my presentation. Thank you very much for your attention. Could you please give me a big applause?